Book Krishna Consciousness, the Matchless Gift. We will start our second chapter today, Getting Out the Material Mire. Let's see. Our subject matter is most sublime, the glorification of the holy name of God. This subject was discussed by Maharaj Parikshit and 𝗝𝗶𝗵 Goswami, who noted that the Brahmana, who was very fallen and addicted to all kinds of sinful activities, was saved simply by chanting the holy names of Krishna. So, our subject matter is very, very simple, sublime, direct, that we have to chant the great Hare Krishna Mahamantra. All the qualities you will get by chanting this great Mahamantra. Whatever activities we are following, hearing Krishna Katha, consuming remnants of Krishna, or whatever other things we are doing it so that we may chant our rounds very, very attentively and consciously. The whole idea is to chant the names of Lord very, very nicely. Very amazing thing Prabhuji was telling, that why is there need for hearing daily? Why to hear daily? We already got the formula, we already got the process of chanting, we already know that we should chant. Chanting is main. But then also, why is there need to hear daily? So that our faith may be strong. That this is the only way which will give me the love of Lord. There is no other way. And that's why we need to hear it again and again and again, consistently. So for Shastrik Shraddha, we need to hear again and again. Once any person is convinced, he has like complete faith that yes, only chanting Hare Krishna will give me love of Lord, then it is all clear. But it is our tendency to forget this. And that's why we don't chant very, very attentively. Definitely, we try to chant attentively, but then also thoughts come, so many thoughts come in our mind, and we just flow in that. So, it is important to hear every day. This is found in the 6th canto of 𝗃𝗵 𝗵𝗺𝗺, an epic work by �వ్‍યાસદેવ describing the pastimes of Lord Krishna and elaborating on the philosophy of Krishna consciousness. In the 5th canto of 𝗃𝗵 𝗵𝗺𝗺, the universal planetary systems are very fully explained. Within the universe, there are lower, middle, and higher planetary systems. Actually, not only the Bhagavatam but all religious scriptures contain descriptions of hellish or lower planetary systems. So you might have heard about hell and heaven. People often say that hell and heaven is there in this world only. World means they think that hell and heaven, people have to go through these things in this planet only. But it is not like that. Hell and heaven is also a planet, another planet, different planet from Earth. And people go there according to their karmas, whatever karmas they did. But people often think that if any good deed we are doing, then we will get the fruits of our good deeds in this planet only, on this planet only. And if we are doing any bad deeds, then fruits of those bad deeds will also we will get on this planet only. But it's not like that. People according to their karmas, they promote to these planets. Actually, they promote to these planets, hell and heaven. So yes, hellish or lower planetary systems and heavenly or higher systems. But one should understand that heaven is also heaven, hell, whatever. These planets are also material planets only. Spiritual planet is only Krishna Lok, abode of Lord Krishna. That is only spiritual. Other planets are, all the planets are material planets only. Srimad Bhagavatam gives evidence of where these planets are and indicates how far they are from this planet. Just as astronomers have calculated how far the moon and other heavenly bodies are from Earth. Similarly, the Bhagavatam contains descriptions of the various planets. Now, this is really kind of foolishness. How foolishness? That scientists are doing lots of research for calculating how far other planets are from this Earth. They actually have doubt that whether other planets exist or not, or if they exist, then like what people do there, whether life is there or not. So we all know this, that people, they have reached to moon also, and there they found no life. But it's not like that. Life is there on every planet, but it's just on every planet, person have been given bodies, different bodies, like different planets. People of different planets have different bodies, and we can't see other planets, people of other planets with this body. Suppose we are here on this earth and we have this body, so we can't see the people of other planets who are living on moon or other planets. This is subtle point. But scientists, they can't understand this thing. But you see what Prabhupada ji is saying, the Bhagavatam contains descriptions of these various planets. So an intelligent man will not do any kind of research. He will simply read scriptures, and he, by just by reading scriptures, he will come to know that yeah, other planets also exist. No need of research. And you will see, it is very much time consuming and actually time wasting if people are doing such research. Simply you read and you will come to know that yeah, there are other planets also which exist. The knowledge, the information which we have been given in scriptures, it is already researched knowledge, tried and tested knowledge. So there is no need of doing any kind of research or test or whatever things. Simply read and accept. Even on this planet, we experience different climatic conditions. In temperate countries such as the United States, the climate is different from that of a tropical country like India. So this is very amazing point. I was pondering about this. Day before yesterday in evening class, Prabhuji was singing Mangla Aarti. विभावरी शेषा आलोका प्रवेशा निद्रा छड़ी उठो जीवा. So he was singing Mangla Aarti in evening kirtan. So literally I was thinking that it is morning time and Mangla Aarti is going, morning program is going. I was literally thinking like this, that morning program is going. So I texted Prabhuji that it seems that morning program is going. So Prabhuji said, yes, right now in any ISKCON temple, Mangla Aarti is definitely going. So this was really like amazing point. that you will see in this planet only, if like wherever you are living, if it is evening, suppose wherever you are living right now, residing, and at the same time in another country it might be morning time. So in this planet you may see different climate conditions or different timings. So what to say of other planets? If in this planet only you can see different variations of time, climate, then what to say of other planets? So one should know this thing, that when we are hearing Srimad Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita, so whatever pastimes we hear of Lord Krishna, it is actually currently also it is going practically live. Krishna is performing such pastimes, whatever we hear somewhere. He is performing it. Right now also Krishna is giving instructions to Arjuna, or Krishna is uh, performing Damodar Leela with Yashoda Maiya. So, like these pastimes, these Leelas of Lord Krishna is eternal, and they go on, they just go on from eternal time. They never stop. So, I was really, this point was amazing, that in this planet only we can see variations in climatic conditions, timings, and all. Then, what to say of Krishna's pastimes? So, yes, in temperate countries such as the United States, the climate is different from that of a tropical country like India. Just as there are environmental differences on this planet, there are other planets which have far different atmospheres and environments. So you can see this in this on this planet only, then what to say of other planets? Definitely, other planets have different atmospheres, environments, people have different bodies there. After hearing a description of such planets from 𝗃𝗍𝗵 Goswami, Parikshit Maharaj said. So see, this is like very amazing point, that there is no need of any research. We can simply know the perfect knowledge from scriptures. Literally, there is no need of any kind of researches and things like that, because these things are also not very nice that we do. We just waste our time. Anyways, let's just recite the sloka. अधुनेह महाभाग यथैव नरका नरः नानुग्रयात् नयात् मे व्याख्यातुमर्हसि व्याख्यातुमर्हसि. Sir, I have heard from you about the hellish planets. Men who are very sinful are sent to those planets. So see, one should know that uh, if we talk about hellish planets, then they are also of different varieties. People who perform different sinful activities, though, so they are sent to these hellish planets, and they are also of different varieties. Suppose if someone is consuming non-veg, then he will be sent to such hellish planet where he will get punished for that particular sinful activity. If someone is consuming intoxication, then he will be sent to such hellish planet where he will be punished for his such deeds. Same for other whatever sinful activities people do, they are sent to different hellish planets. So only hellish planets are not of different varieties. You will see all the planets which we have heard so far, they are unlimited. because it is creation of Lord Krishna. So planets are also unlimited in numbers, and we living entities are also unlimited in number. This one should know. This is very amazing point, that we might have heard that there are only 9 planets, but it's not like that. Different planets which we have heard so far, they are also of different varieties and in unlimited numbers. See the amazing opulence of Krishna, unlimited, no counting. So this shloka was from Bhagavad Gita 6.1 sorry, not Bhagavad Gita, 𝗃𝗵𝗵𝗺𝗺. 𝗃𝗵𝗵𝗺𝗺 6.1.6. Parikshit Maharaj was a Vaishnava devotee, and a Vaishnava always feels compassion for others' distress. And that's why you will see, when we are on this path, then naturally we want to tell other people about this path. Because any person who is a devotee, who is practicing Krishna consciousness, he is so much aware of this thing, that how people who are not Krishna conscious, how badly they are suffering in this material world. They are doing unlimited adjustments so that they may get peace, they may get happiness, but they don't get it. They ultimately don't get it, because they are investing, or let's say wasting their uh, trials of getting happiness. They are basically investing it in false things. And only a devotee of Lord Krishna, who is practicing Krishna consciousness, can understand this thing, because he is very much conscious about this thing, that earlier when I was not serving Krishna, how badly I was in misery. I was struggling so much in my life. Everyone can relate with this. And even we desire that why I was not in Krishna consciousness from very starting. Why had I wasted so much of my time? For instance, when Lord Jesus Christ appeared, he was greatly aggrieved by the miserable conditions of the people, regardless of the country or sect to which they belong. All Vaishnavas or devotees, any people who are God conscious or Krishna conscious, are thus compassionate. So this is natural, that any person who is following Krishna consciousness, then he will naturally become compassionate toward other beings. Naturally. And not only human beings, but all the living beings. He will just want to connect other beings to Krishna in some or other way. Therefore, to blaspheme a Vaishnava, a preacher of God's glories, is a great offense. So one should know this thing, that we all are fragmental part of Krishna, and Krishna loves every being very much. But Krishna loves even more to his Vaishnava Vaishnava devotees. It's not Krishna is doing any partiality, but this is natural, that when we are surrendering to someone, just like you will see, a king is a king is not partial towards his praja, but you will see he has like different affection towards his children. He is affectionate towards his praja also, but he has different affection towards his own children. So same way, Krishna loves everyone, every living being, but he has different affection towards his devotees. Because a devotee of Krishna, he has like put all of the sense enjoyment aside and he has surrendered his life to Krishna. So why will not Krishna love him so much? When we were not serving Krishna, then also Krishna was taking care. Krishna was making arrangements for our survival or whatever desires we had. Krishna was fulfilling all those desires. But if any person has surrendered his life to Krishna, that I will serve Krishna, I will become more and more Krishna conscious, then why will Krishna not reciprocate with him? So Krishna never tolerates offenses committed at the lotus feet of a pure Vaishnava. A Vaishnava, however, is always ready to forgive such offenses. So, this is true that a Vaishnava, he never take offenses as offenses. He is ready to forgive such offenses. That person is doing it because of his foolishness. He is in ignorant mode. That's why he is doing this. From Buddhi, a Vaishnava is an ocean of mercy. See, this is very true because right now, if we are practicing Krishna consciousness, it is because some Vaishnava came in our life and he only showed us this path of Krishna consciousness. Otherwise, we were living life like an animal, no consciousness at all. Consciousness means we were not aware, at least I was not aware of the purpose of my life. I was just wandering aimlessly. I was just running after fall things, these money, fame, etc., relationships and all. But Vaishnava is someone who is ocean of mercy, who comes in everyone's life and give this matchless gift of Krishna consciousness. 𝗃𝗵𝗵𝗺𝗺. Everyone has desires, but a Vaishnava can fulfill all desires. Kalpatu refers to a tree in the spiritual world which is called a wish fulfilling tree. So Vaishnava pranam mantra is like this only. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhaivacha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. That a Vaishnava devotee of a Lord is just like a desire tree who fulfills the desires of everyone, and they're just like uh, they are like desire tree who fulfills the desires of every fallen conditioned soul. Kalpataru means Kalpataru is a desire tree which is there in spiritual world. Wish fulfilling tree, whatever wish you have, that tree will give you. If you want to eat very sweet, amazing, very sweet mango, then that tree will give you that mango. Or whatever desire you have, that tree will fulfill your wish. We have no, like, we can't even imagine that what life is there in spiritual world. We are just habitual of struggling with life, so many struggles, but there is no struggle at all in spiritual world. Why one will not want to go there? But it is important that he hear, because when he will hear, then only he will come to know that, oh, such place also exist where there are no struggles, only picnic with Krishna. In this material world, a particular type of fruit can only be gotten from a particular type of tree. Mango tree will give you mango fruit. Apple tree will give you uh, apple fruit. Banana tree will give you banana. So this is true that a particular type of fruit can only gotten from a particular type of tree. But in Krishna Lok, as well as in all the other planets in the spiritual sky, so one should know that Krishna Lok is also unlimited. In spiritual sky, in spiritual world also there are unlimited planets of Krishna, because Krishna have unlimited incarnations. All the trees are spiritual and will yield whatever one desires. That is described in the Brahma Samhita. Chintamani Prakrasadmasu 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 A pure Vaishnava is compared to such a wish-fulfilling tree, for he can bestow a matchless gift upon a sincere disciple. Krishna consciousness. This line is very, very amazing, very deep. We will discuss this line in our next class, if Krishna is willing. Hare Krishna. Jai Srila Prabhupada.